Friday, the 27th of September, 2024. Good morning, everyone. This morning's devotional is a reading from Philippians chapter 2, reading verse 4, and it reads, "Each of you should look not only to your own interests, but also to the interests of others." Everything in society conditions us to think of ourselves as first, numero uno. We are taught this by our parents, schools, and other places of learning. Yet, the devotional verse reminds us that this is not right. Way back in the Exodus, God gave instructions to the Hebrews regarding the social welfare of others. Perhaps even at the same time, this devotional verse of Philippians chapter 2, verse 4 may be even counter-cultural, because we do not think about other people's needs. And that is something that we have to learn to do. We are more inclined to think about our needs, our desires, our goals, and our ambitions first. And as a result, millions of people are disconnected because they are only thinking of themselves and not anyone else or even their needs. Quite a while ago, I saw an advert on TV. Well, actually, 3 adverts. They ran consecutively. Those adverts focused exclusively on one person. The adverts had one punchline: "You deserve it." "Buy the shampoo, you deserve it." "Buy this expensive car, because you deserve it." "Buy this deodorant." I won't name the name of the deodorant, but I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about, "because you deserve it." And what are we going to do? We go and buy those things because the TV said, "I deserve it." And that is where people get themselves into a pickle, especially when they go and buy expensive cars without counting the cost. So permit me to share 2 very basic truths about life. Number 1, and this may come as a shock to some who are watching this, but number 1, the world does not revolve around you. Yes, you are incredibly special in God's eyes, and you were created for a purpose, but the world does not revolve around you. The second truth is that God has said that He will meet your needs when you focus on meeting the needs of others. Now, why would He do this? Because He wants you to learn to be unselfish. He wants you to learn to be loving and generous like He is. I can vouch that God does supply the needs of yourself when you care for others. When you are considerate of the other person's needs, you don't expect them to be perfect. Scripture reminds us in Colossians chapter 3, verse 13, "Bear with each other and forgive whatever grievances you may have against one another." Here's another shocker. You are not perfect, so why should you demand it of anybody else? Proverbs chapter 17, verse 9 also reminds us that love covers up, or love forgets, mistakes. When you are trying to make a connection with someone, you don't have to remain blind to that person's faults. You can choose to overlook their imperfections, so you can accept them as they are. I know many of my very, very good friends, if they knew all my faults and my imperfections, we wouldn't be friends today. But they chose to accept me and to love me and to overlook those faults. My dear friends, great friends are good forgetters. Instead of dwelling on someone's mistakes, past or present, or even their faults, be a good friend and consider the other person's needs. May the Lord be with you. May He bless you. May He cause His face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.